What we really wanted out of the production design for GoTogo is something that was extremely fun, happy, like how if a kid were playing with their toys, what would it look like inside their imagination? And we thought, well, bright colors, everything popping.
This is how you pick up riders, Togo. Open your doors, let riders off, let riders on.
The big thing that we decided with GoTogo was that we were going to do it with physical models and real sets, and everything on this character, on all the characters, is totally custom built.
Hi, Stella. What's that you're wearing? Check it out. The latest in Transitful fashion.
Justin and Lindsay are pretty ambitious creators, and when I know they had a project for me, I knew it was going to be a little complicated. We didn't want to have the audience view the characters from a top-down approach, so we needed a way to have the viewers immersed within the world. So to do that, we used a periscope lens, which means it comes down from the camera, makes a 90-degree turn, and it pretty much ends up right next to these miniature characters. It makes the world feel grand and elaborate, but only because it's such a tiny world, you need to really get in there. If you are connecting with those characters, then the lens and the motion control could help tell that character's story a little bit better.
The thing I'm really excited about, for people who just want to watch the show, to find the vehicle character that they most relate to and connect with them. I think that's the
Stella.
thing. Right, Wheeler. And that's the thing, is like the entire crew, while we were filming the show, they all came to connect with, bond with, if you will, like one of the characters. And it's something that I think is so great about having vehicle characters. They're not human, but the thing that we can connect with them is their personality. That's the part I'm very excited about.
Since we only have one set for the subway station, everything's modular, so we can rearrange the walls and the platforms and the rails. We can have different colored lights coming through that diffusion gel to sort of represent which of our colored subway lines the station is on.
So everything in the world of Transitville is made by hand. They approach the landscapes with a very sort of handmade but very precise aesthetic.
The trees, Kirsten sculpted our very first tree, which is probably the most common tree on the set, which is sort of like a pine tree.
We kind of decided that everything has to be rounded. Like if you look at the set, there's not really any straight edges anywhere, like in the signs, in any of the details, everything has a bit of a rounded corner, and I feel like the trees are the origin.
The direction was make it look like candy, and then my other tree looked like a jellyfish. And I was like, I don't know, does it work? And then Justin saw it and he's like, oh yeah, I like it. A lot of the trees look yummy. They look like little yummy trees that you want to eat.
I think GoTogo is a special show nowadays. You see a lot of CGI out there, and I think it's important that the viewers are inspired to do something with their hands in real life. And the art, the collaboration with the artists coming together and creating this world that's made out of foam. It's not computer perfect, but it's real. And I hope kids are inspired to go out there and do something real, work with their hands.
We feel really lucky to work in this field of miniatures because I think it just attracts a certain type of person who's so passionate, so talented, and just so nerdy, for lack of a better word. And we were just so lucky to work with the crew that we did, that everybody just gave so much of themselves to this project and just brought all of their talent and skill. And yeah, we feel so lucky that, this type of work attracts really great people.
You really have to want to be here, and I think that's cool.
Ready, everyone? Ready! You betcha! Then 3, 2, 1, here we go!